And speaking of preference, a lot of you motherfuckers pass up on your blessings when you fuck with somebody that's real, but because you don't want to compromise no type of way, you want to get the next big thing that's around the corner, men and women. It's always gonna be, men gonna always, bro, a man gonna always be with a woman, bro. A man gonna be with a woman, and eventually he gonna see a woman one day that look better than his girl. Women the same way. There's always gonna be somebody that look better than the person that you with. But how do y'all vibe though, my nigga? You might be with somebody that's very beautiful, you don't vibe with, but you might find somebody that's not as attractive, but you vibe better with that person. It's very rare to find true love. Let's have this true love conversation. Let's have this true love conversation. Does true love really exist, my nigga? Does it really exist, bro? Let's be real, bro. The only real love that exists is between a mother and a father with their child. That's the truest form of love. But between a man and a woman, man, that love will be here today and be gone tomorrow. Now, I have seen in certain cases, I think all of us have seen in certain cases, that you've seen a couple that was like, nah, these motherfuckers was meant to be together. I think we've all seen that some type of way. I think everybody might have a grandparent. You might even have a motherfucker that's your age that was with his girl through middle. Let's not even just let's leave grandparents out of this. Let's talk about motherfuckers our age. I've seen motherfuckers my age that have been together since high school and that is married, that has multiple kids and ain't going no motherfucking where. So let's stop this bullshit. Those are the motherfuckers that hit the lottery on love. Them motherfuckers that are able to be in relationships in their 20s, 30s, in today's time with internet and everything that's going on right now and able to find true love, nigga, that's hitting the lottery right now. See, a lot of women, I'm jumping over all across the place right now. Please excuse me. See, a lot of women want a provider. Every woman that is born on this planet Earth has the right and the obligation to want to think as a woman that I want to be with a man that can provide. I want to be with a nigga that can at least give us a place to stay, can at least be there for my kids, can at least help me raise the kids together. That's every woman's God-given right. That's just my opinion. Every woman's God-given right is to be able to be like, I want the best of the best. And some of you niggas ain't the best of the best. Same thing with you women. A lot of you women ain't the best of the best. Just because you fine in a motherfucker make you a great parent, make you a great soulmate, or being in a relationship, being a great mate in a relationship makes you us doing business together just because you fine. See, a lot of men like to go for women because they look at women as trophies, as instead of partners in life. That's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all want to listen to Kevin Samuels, R.I.P. my brother. Y'all want to listen to Kevin Samuels. You want to watch Instagram. You want to watch all these big ass time rappers and niggas with all these nice ass cars and shit, as opposed to finding a nigga that really love you and that's really down. And the same thing with niggas. A lot of you niggas want to go after the baddest bitch because she got a big booty, she got big titties, she light skinned, she dark skinned, she this, she that. A lot of you niggas go after females because you want to be able to show off your female to your partners. You niggas be going after females because you want to show them off to your homeboys, bro. Like how you want to show off your car, your bank account, your wealth, your kids, your dog, your guns, your jewelry. You want to look at your women as an accessory to the extension of what makes you great, as opposed to looking what make us great as a family. Women do the same fucking thing. Women look at men as trophies too, just like how men look at women as trophies. That's where the divide come from, because now we live in an era where if you're not a trophy, you are not deserving of love. And that's why 85% of you motherfuckers out there that are just trying to look for people and be attracted to people's surface level, you'll never find love. 85 to maybe 90% of you motherfuckers will never find love. You gonna jump from dick to dick, pussy to pussy, all that shit. You'll never find love because you equate love to what they can do for you, as opposed to being like how they gonna love me and respect me, as opposed to the material things that they bring into the relationship. Do I want my daughter to be with a real nigga and be with a man that can provide? Hell fucking yeah. Every woman deserves to be with a nigga that can provide. I said that multiple times. Do I want my son to be with a bum ass bitch that's just solely dependent on him all the fucking time because if something go wrong, she gonna put my nigga on child support? Fuck that. No, I don't. Every man and woman has to find a balance in their relationship and stop using what we see in the media and on the internet as a gold standard for what this is what a relationship should be. Every relationship is different. Every relationship is different. Every relationship is different sexually. Some people like to have look at their wives get fucked by other niggas. I've seen my personal self a preacher that has been married to his wife for 20-something years. They in a great relationship. They love each other. But he like watching his wife get fucked by other niggas. That's their thing. That's their thing. That's their thing. I've seen women in relationships with niggas where the woman like to see her dude get satisfied. That's low percentile. That's a low percentage. But it happened. Everybody is different freakiness. You gotta find somebody that's on your freak level, and you gotta find somebody. It's okay. You gotta find somebody that's on your freak level. You gotta find somebody that's on your compassion, empathy, sympathy, emotionally, conversational wise level. And yes, every man and woman has a right to want to be with somebody that complements them financially, especially in today's time. Unfortunately, we live in inflation era. It's just crazy as fuck. But that shouldn't be the end all be all. That should not be a reason for a woman not to want to fuck with a dude. Just like what Tyler Perry was saying. He was like, unfortunately, women are making more money than dudes, And a lot of women took that as like, oh, you want us to lower our standards just to be with a dude and all this. Well, guess what? Women, do you know how many times we lower our standards to be with y'all? Even a broke nigga be lowering his standards. What are we willing to compromise on? Everybody can't be perfect, bro. But it should be the bare minimum. I feel like for a woman should be, is he gonna protect me? Can he help provide for this family financially? I don't care how much money you make, but can he help provide for this family financially in some type, shape, form, or fashion, legally? Can he please me sexually? Can he knock my lining out my pussy? And can we conversate? And can we be best friends? It's that simple. Physical violence should already be a given. Nobody should be putting their hands on anybody. No, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel. Now, let me keep going in with the oppression of black women. We already dived into why religion in Western society, white supremacy society, I'm gonna say white supremacy, has used religion, the economy, laws, policies, and all that type of shit to oppress women. Let's go deep with this. Let's look at this from outside of Earth. Let's take in women outside of Earth. Let's look at Earth like we looking outside of it. What do we call Earth? We call it Mother Earth. We call this planet that we live on Mother Earth. She is the mother. She provides inside the womb an atmosphere for all of us to live in, just like a baby being inside a mom's stomach. Look at comets. Look at asteroids. Look at all the things that concede life within Mother Earth. Let's look at this whole universe as a whole. They say it started with the Big Bang. They say the universe started with the Big Bang. You can take that from a sexual experience, the Big Bang. Putting that dick in that pussy. You understand me? Big Bang. That could be the first Big Bang. That's a whole universe. Bro, we got a whole universe within inside of our bodies. We got cells that talk to each other. We got sperms. We got eggs. We got water. We make up this whole fucking universe. Everybody vibes on frequencies. This universe is purely based on the mathematics of the balance of negative and positive. Negative isn't up here. Positive isn't up here. There is a balance. Same thing with men and women. There is a balance, bro. We got to get off of this. Men and women have to get off of this thing where, oh, I don't want to be with him because the tipping scales is this. Now, okay, make sure the tipping scales are balanced. Be with somebody that you can have great balance with. Same thing with men. Men, get with a woman that creates balance in your life. Get with somebody that makes you want to do better, that makes you feel better, that gives you peace. Yeah, y'all gonna get into it sometimes. But how do y'all get into it? Do y'all have rules of engagement? See, a lot of couples don't have rules of engagement. Any female that I get with, man, my first thing is, how we gonna argue? Because I like to talk loud sometimes. I'm not gonna disrespect you. Don't do. I know that I'm big and I'm demonstrative, but that doesn't mean that I'm trying to make you lesser than. That's just how I talk because I'm a man. That's my first instinct. Can you balance me out with your softness, with your femininity? When I'm being loud, can you not be like, baby, go ahead, baby, just stop, come on, sit down, let me talk to you, baby. This is all I'm trying to. Can you calm the beast? Cause men are beast, Beauty and the Beast, bruh, man. Come on, man. We tripping. We acting like, and once again, that's why I say the oppressiveness of black women, because black women since the beginning of time have been revered as queens. Black women have been revered as gods, and because black men have took on this egotistical way to where it's like, nah, bitch, sit your bitch ass down. And any nigga, any nigga around me, we dogs. We killers. We need women. Black men, we need women to calm us down. Black men, we do need women to calm us down, bro. And women, y'all need us to calm y'all down too sometimes. A lot of times y'all be hella. Y'all need us to let y'all see things logically when y'all get mad. We just need y'all to calm us down when we ready to go to jail. When we ready to do life in prison. If you don't sit your bitch ass down, and don't say it like that, but baby, okay, I'm gonna give you, calm down, and then ooh, and she come up to you and she give you a hug and say, baby, I love you. What you want to do, but let's talk about it first. And then you calm down. Well, shit, this is how I really feel. Yeah, that's me. My mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas be needing that balance. Especially a nigga like me. I'm a Gemini. I'm a motherfucking Gemini. I gotta have that balance. Like nigga, I'm all over the motherfucking place. So that's all it is, man. I think that if black people, that's why I say that Christianity is probably one of the worst things that happened to black people in America, because black Christianity does not teach about our real origin history. And I feel like if more black Christians really did more research into our legitimate history that predates the Bible by thousands of years, and we could really honestly do research on the kings and queens that held down literal motherfucking kingdoms, and we saw the respect that we had for each other. I'm gonna tell you how, man. Okay, so boom, I wanted to name my daughter Asherah. Asherah is a Egyptian goddess. I forgot what she meant. Damn, I forgot the name that she meant. But every time I tell that I got a son, I don't have a daughter, but I always told a female, I said, if I ever have a daughter, I want to name my daughter Asherah. She is an Egyptian goddess that means something. Damn, I forgot what it was. Damn, I hate to say it. I don't really know. I forgot. I forgot. I do know what it is, but I honestly forgot. But every black woman tell me, man, that's an ugly ass name. That's an ugly name. Asherah is an ugly name for a black girl. I would never name my daughter Asherah. And I'm like, man, if you knew the true meaning of this name, then you would be like, this is the most beautiful name. But because you so disconnected from your motherfucking me history and your culture, and because you only identify greatness with names like Eric and motherfucking me Rachel, and motherfucking me Lois and motherfucking April and Mary, you think naming your child something that really brings them closer to their culture and that's going to give them knowledge of self, your first instinct is to say that's ugly. That's heartbreaking to me, bro. I hate the fact that a lot of black people name their kids after European names because they want them to get a good job. It's a lot of black people and it's a lot of white people out here that don't know how rich our history is, and they want to use white supremacist names and European names and slave names in order for their kids. They think that's going to give their kids a better life as opposed to empowering their kids. That's why I love LaQuishas and Quanishas and all that, because the reason why we got them ghetto names is because we're trying to tap in to our ancestry in some shape, form, or fashion. Spiritually, we are trying to tap in. We know Eric and Mary ain't us. That's why we give our kids ghetto ass names. Y'all think we do that shit just because we from the hood? Now we do that because we want to give our kids original names, because we've been stripped of our original names. That's our way of getting back to our heritage. And I hate the fact that you got a lot of, I'm not saying all, but you got a lot of black people out here that be like, man, don't name your kid Quavante. Why wouldn't I want to name my son Quavante? Because that's a black name. So in order for my black child to be successful, I got to give him a white name. My ancestors have been running this planet way longer than this white supremacist shit. This white supremacist shit that we live in right now, that our ancestors have lived in, is a blinking eye. It is a blink. It is a finger snap in the linear greatness of what black people have done. Stop playing. That's why I fuck with the Nation of Islam, because they wanted to bring truth to power. Bro, black people, when we name our children, that is the first gift that you can give to your child. Why would I want the first gift to be to my child a white person's name? Yeah, I'm gonna name my black baby Tyler Williams. So he gonna get a good job. That's how disassociated we are with our history and our culture and our ancestral king lineage and queen lineage. Shit's sad, bro. Shit's sad, my nigga. That's why, honestly, I haven't been able to get with a female in a good relationship, because a lot of females don't even understand what I be trying to say as far as how great our culture is outside of just the shit that happened within the past 400-500 years. 600 years, that's nothing compared to what we've been doing. And a lot of people can't wrap their mind around black humanity and black culture. It predates everything. And it's hard to get with somebody, especially a black woman, that has been so programmed and can't open her mind up enough to even want to think about where her history comes from. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking, bro. And I'd rather not have sex for the rest of my life than sell my soul. Because there's a lot of ways you can sell your soul. I'd rather go the rest of my life before I sell my soul to a woman that would never want to even listen, understand, or appreciate her history. It's when she black. I would never give my seed to a woman who doesn't understand her history isn't just slavery history. It predates that. You don't deserve my motherfucking seed. You don't. You don't deserve to have my child. Because what are you going to teach my child if I got to go to work? You going to teach them the Bible? You're not going to teach them real history? See, men, we got to start being more protective over our sperm, bro, and who we decide to give it to, my nigga. Same thing with women. Be more protective of who you allow inside your body, which is your home. A nigga is the key. A key can go damn near fit into any life. It might not go all the way through, but you can penetrate it just enough. But women need to start looking at their bodies as motherfucking temples. Don't allow every dick into your body. And men, don't allow your dick to go into every fucking house. Have more control. We need to learn how to have more sexual control as black people. We need to learn to have more sexual control when we start dealing with each other. We got to stop fucking with each other just because we find each other attractive. We got to start fucking with each other like, shit, is this a motherfucker that I can really see myself building myself? Do I really fuck with this motherfucker? Is she really, woo woo woo? Because right now, in the era that we live in right now, with inflation, this ain't the time to be just fucking everybody and just being Tom, Dick, Harry, and pussy. Right now, we live in a time right now where inflation is so crazy. If you ain't in a 2-income household, nigga, you gonna be lost in the sauce, my nigga. You gonna be lost in a motherfucking sauce. Shit finna go up so high. Interest rates finna go up so high. If you can't be, bro, you gotta be damn near in a 2-income household right now. Yeah, oh, you thought the government was gonna save you. That's a whole nother conversation. The government can't save you, man. The government cannot raise your kids, man. You putting your baby daddy on child support is not gonna save you, man. Now, to the women's point, a lot of you niggas need to be on child support. Because a lot of you niggas just like to drop dick off in bitches, not bitches, women. A lot of you niggas just want to have babies and just, you punks having babies but can't raise the niggas. In the great words of Tupac. You want to have babies with a woman that you barely know, and then just because of woo-wop, 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 now you don't want to be with her, but now you done created a whole motherfucking life with this woman, and you don't want to have nothing to do with her. And then you get mad when she put you on child support and she put the white folks in your life because she's trying to hold you accountable. But you couldn't hold yourself accountable after you made that life. I ain't tripping that you fucked her, but the fact that after that baby was proven that it was yours and you want to be a bitch ass nigga, that's why being a stepfather, honestly, it shouldn't be called step. We need to start calling fathers that are not their biological kid that they are raising. We need to give them a different name. A step up father? Do we need to start calling all the fathers that are raising kids that are not there step up fathers? And the same thing for mothers. A step up mother, a better mother, a better father. Maybe that's what we need to start calling niggas who's literally going out their way, raising other kids' children, and women going out of their way to raise other niggas' kids. When y'all get into a relationship and y'all being like, if a woman get with a dude with 3 kids and a dude get with a woman with 3 kids and y'all raising these kids, bro, do you know how hard it is to raise a child that is not your own, bro, and love that child like it is your own, bro? I didn't know my daddy wasn't my real daddy until I was at the age of 11, my nigga. I thought my daddy was my motherfucking real daddy. And then when I met my real motherfucking biological father, I found out he was a bitch ass nigga. I'm thankful to God. I'm thankful to motherfucking God that the man that raised me, I look at him as my father. Ain't nothing step about that nigga. That nigga raised me, man. That nigga kept me out of jail. That nigga kept me out of gangs. That nigga taught me how to hold my nuts. That nigga taught me how to be a man, bro. Did he fuck up and make and do a lot of fucked up shit? Yeah, he did. But he did way more than what the nigga that gave me life did. And if I would never know my daddy wasn't my real daddy if my mama would never said nothing. I would have never known. I'd be going my whole life like, yeah, this my real daddy. This my, I grew up with my, I never knew my daddy was my stepdaddy. And I hate calling my daddy my stepdaddy. I never called my daddy my stepdaddy. I'm just saying that now to let y'all niggas know. Real fatherhood. The man that raised me is no step. He's a step above the real father that raised me. And I'm thankful to God that he was in my life, because if he wasn't in my life, I'm going to be real with you. If my daddy wasn't in my life, bro, I would not be here, my nigga. If it was just my mama raising me, boy, if it was just my mama raising me, bro, if my mama was just raising me without Lewis, without my daddy, my father gave me a home. He gave me family. All my cousins, all my aunties, my grandmama, all on my body. That's my motherfucking family. You understand me? Hey, who is it? I don't know who the fuck that was. But yeah, that's my motherfucking family, bro. That's my family. I finna go to the door and answer this motherfucker. But nah, nigga, I'm fucked up. Nah, we talking today. Fuck that. And that's the same thing when it come back to the ancient African times. It takes a village to raise a child. Where do you think that comes from? It comes from black people. That's why fathers and mothers and having that family core is so important in black culture, because it takes a village. And we need to get back to that. And public service announcement to all you black Christian pastors out there. I challenge y'all. I challenge all my black pastors out there. I'm not finna disagree with y'all on nothing. I'm not finna have this. I don't want this to be an argument or nothing. Start teaching our history to our people spiritually. Start teaching our history. Okay, take the spirit out of it. Just teach our history and let them make up their mind on what they choose to believe. Because if all you give them is fucking fast food for them to eat, they're going to eat that. And let me say this. I honestly feel like a lot of black people are Christians and they believe in white Jesus and all this type of shit. It's because all that shit comes from Africa. It comes from Egypt. It comes from the first motherfucking ancient Sumerians and all that was black motherfuckers. And the reason why we so gung-ho about Christianity is because we know in our psyche, somewhere in our mind, is telling us, oh, this is where we come from, but we understand the sentiment, but we can't get the history right. And once we can't get the history right, it's already programming us for us to think white. You can't get the history right, so now we thinking white. My people, my people. I'm not trying to preach a goddamn thing. I'm just a drunk nigga talking. I'm just a nigga just talking. But everything that I'm saying is facts. Look it up. Everything that I'm saying is fucking real. Everything that I'm saying is fucking real. Everything that I'm saying is true facts. Everything. Y'all niggas is like, when we gotta learn how to take emotions out this shit and start looking at real fucking historical facts. I'm talking real history. I'm talking real history when it comes to the oppression of black women within our spirituality that has been thrust upon us through white supremacy through the King James Version, European version of the Bible and Catholicism and all that shit. Even Muslims. Muslims are oppressing their women as well. This is an bro, bro, what the fuck are we talking about? Let's go back to the cradle of civilization and let's see how them niggas that built them motherfucking pyramids with no technology that we cannot build today, but they had greater understanding of life. And they building shit that we can't build now. And we just... But I'm the bitch ass nigga. Boy, this shit's so crazy it make you want to cry sometimes, dog. The frustration of reality when niggas can't see it, when it's there, it's literally here in your face. We have monuments in Egypt, all over through Africa, Mexico, South America. Even in America, you got pyramids. China got pyramids. Black people understand the power and the influence that we have had over this planet. God damn. Bro, honestly, nigga, honestly, it gets so hard sometimes to learn all this history shit, bro, and learning the real knowledge and the facts and the dates and all this type of shit, bro, to the point where it make you want to damn near have a mental breakdown and make you want to cry when you learn that how much you've been lied to and how much propaganda is thrown into your face. And your own people be the main ones against you because they don't see it, because they refuse to see it. They refuse to look into their history. They refuse to be ignorant. They just worried about getting to the bag. And I understand Y'all's frustration when it comes to music artists and movies and all this type of shit. Like, damn, why y'all? I understand y'all frustration. I get it, bro. I get it, bro. I'm right there with y'all, my nigga. I'm tired too, my nigga. I don't like talking about this shit, bro. Because I know when I talk about it, ain't nobody gonna really feel me, bro. It's only gonna be certain niggas around you that's gonna feel it. But we gotta start practicing what we preach. And it starts with, I can honestly say with me personally, it gotta start with me personally. I gotta start practicing what I'm preaching, and I'm trying to. But man, we gotta build a community of people that want the best for us and recognizes our history. If we can't recognize our history, bro, we will never be able to be fruitful for our future. We just can't. And I ain't got all the answers. But what I do know is that I ain't got the answers, but I do know that we have enough information from the past to build upon that, as opposed to building on this European ideology, religious, capitalistic platform. Hey, man, it's been the Bulletproof Podcast. I'm about this bitch, you heard, man? I'm finna cry in the car. I'm